I'm running a little late to what I wanted to. Just heard a turkey gobble, couldn't tell where it was. I think it was back in here. It's been raining all morning. Gobble. Right through there. Right over there where I killed a turkey at the other day. Shot one up here last Saturday. Alright, I'm gonna tighten up on him fast. He's a long ways. Turkeys gobbling everywhere. I've heard about 3 gobbling while I'm walking. None of them's in too good of a spot to set up on. There's another one back to the right. They started gobbling about 5:35. I'm trying to get slipped up here and set down. I think I know where this bird's at, and he's right where I wanted to set at. I've got turkeys gobbling everywhere. Alright, I've got a little slate type call that me and a couple students at school built. It don't really sound that good, but I'm gonna try to kill this turkey with it this morning. They may not like it too much. Reset in this little opening right here. one's coming down the strip. Setting his age right. Trying to shoot line out. Grab those ones right here. 50 yards. Alright, he done gobbled again. He didn't spook too bad. He was down in his field. Try to slip around, get in front of him. Call him back up. That's easier said than done. It sounded like he was below his heel. So he shouldn't see me. This other gobbler's got a heel in him. Either, but better than right here. Alright, this turkey's done went all the way back across his field. He was about right where that brown limb is when I was basically walked up on him. I'm fixing to call pretty loud with this mouth call. See if I can get him fired up and walk him back over here. another gobbler is gobbling at the back of this field. I had this bird that we're looking at right now at 10 yards this morning. As soon as he flew down, he come right by me. Could have easily killed him, but I couldn't get the camera on him. don't know what happened on that first shot. I shot a tree. I got him on that second shot. He seen me. He seen my camera. He's done. Let me go get him. How he saw that camera, I have no idea. I could barely see it when I was out in the field myself. And I knew right where it was. I shot and hit a limb right here over the end of my gun barrel. That turkey was about 40 yards, maybe 45 yards, and he putted one time. Was about to walk off. And I shot and I blowed the pattern everywhere. I actually killed him the second shot, and I shooting this semi-automatic SX4. I done shot 3 times before I knew it. I just had a trigger job done on it. That thing was firing like a machine gun. Alright, I'm gonna get this bird set up right here. Well, y'all all saw that unfold. It was a heck of a hunt right up until I missed the sucker. Got to looking back, when I moved my gun barrel over, I had a bunch of brush I had my camera brushed in with, and I blew a limb plumb in half that I had brushed in with my camera. Still hit the turkey, but he was about 40 or 45 yards when I shot, and he just kind of blew my pattern everywhere, and I could tell he got hit pretty hard. It knocked him on the ground. Shooting a 2-ounce TSS number 9, that's a heavy load in a 20 gauge, and then I was backing it up with some blended Magnum loads, 5x6x7. He picked up and tried to fly off. I just had a trigger job done on this 20 gauge, so it's got an extremely light trigger, and I fired off 2 more shots before I even knew what I was doing. It was like a dove hunt or a duck shoot. But second time I shot, it just folded him. He was probably 50 yards, about halfway into flight when I shot the second time, and it folded him. And the third shot, I don't know if it hit him or not, but he was dead on the second shot. He's a nice bird. I had him come right by me at daylight. I got set up at daylight on a bird, and me and a few of my students at school, we made a little pot call in the ag shop the other day. They didn't believe it would kill a turkey. It don't sound the greatest, but it called this bird up to within about 10 yards right at daylight. And had another bird about 60 yards from me on the roost. It pitched out and lit in a tree looking for me, and then it finally flew on down. I think it was a jake that was with it. I thought it was another hen. It was a jake that was with it. I wound up seeing them out in the field when I was slipping around on this bird. I set down this bird. I hit this little slate call that we made in the shop. Bird come within 10 yards of me. I could have easily shot him, but I couldn't get the video camera on him. So I let him walk, slipped around, got way out in front of him, come up over the hill, and he was probably 400 yards across this cow pasture. I don't think he could have heard this slate call. It's a real soft, like a tree yelping type call. And I hit my mouth call one time, cut real excited and yelped at him. He gobbled a couple times, strutted all the way up here. I was gonna let him get about 20 yards, but the bird saw the camera. I don't know how in the world these turkeys are seeing this camera. I've got it burlapped, spray painted, burlapped. Everything's camouflaged. I was back in against a tree with a brush pile out in front of me, and all I had sticking up was the camera lens, and the bird somehow still saw the camera. I heard him putt one time. He was about to walk off up the hill, and I wasn't going to get a shot on him, so I went ahead and took a 45-yard shot, which is a real easy shot with this 20 gauge. I just shot it the other day. I'll show you all that pattern on this video. 355 pellets in a 10-inch, 355 outside the 10-inch, and that's probably in a 30-inch circle. 710 pellets on target at 40 yards. Nothing's getting away from that, unless you shoot a tree limb like I just did. But this is a nice tom. Definitely a 3-year-old bird. Got some sharp spurs. Nice set of spurs on this one. I'm gonna go to Alabama. I don't know if I can get one. It's a little after 7. See if I can get on another one, kill 2 in one day. It's got a heck of a beard on him too. I mean, a good one. That old head's swelling up now. Let me show y'all this call we made. I want to show y'all this call we made before I turn this camera off. Or these students of mine won't believe I really used it. This was a piece of white oak. I drilled a few holes in the back, hollowed this call out with a router, and we found an old piece of glass and put that piece of glass on it. It don't sound the greatest, but it makes a yelp. Sounds like a tree yelp. And man, them birds come right to that thing this morning. I would have never thought, I mean, I knew it would kill a turkey. You can kill a turkey with anything. Killing these turkeys is all about the setup. It ain't about what call you're using. But just so these students of mine will believe me right here. I did finish him off with a mouth call, but I got him fired up with that. Sound like a little tree yelp. There's the SX4. First bird I've shot with it. Got it with some toy choke. Man, I love that gun. Glad I had it this morning for that follow-up shot. It's the fastest gun money can buy right there. Guaranteed.